There's outrage amongst the CRPF bravehearts who battled the Naxal brutality in Latehar. And the CRPF DG Pranay Sahai was subjected to the suppressed anger amongst the Jawans who were alleged being let down by their top brass. The incident took place during a meeting of the Jawans and the CRPF DG at Daltonganj. One of the Jawans in the meeting was extremely agitated and confronted the CRPF DG. The Jawans stood up and angrily asked why the leadership let them down and allowed deaths. Jawan questioned the DG on why, on knowing about Naxal presence for 72 hours, more forces were not rushed to cordon off the area and finish off the Naxals. He asked why they were made to retreat. The stunned DG assured him they will reorganize and launch a fresh attack soon. The CRPF DG had landed at a chopper at Daltonganj to meet nearly 300 CRPF men.
As far as I know, could be that the state police is having some lead on this, but as far as we know, CRPF, we don't have anything on this. In terms of Pakistani markings on the ammunition we have recovered and all, we have not got any lead on that right now.
So, as far as the morale of your troops is concerned,
the morale of the
this kind of inhuman and barbaric act will set them back from taking this fight forward?
No. Morale is high and we are going to take the fight forward into their camp.
Alright, let's get in more from our correspondent Jugal Purohit, who's now on the phone line with us. Jugal, break down the details. We've just heard the kind of statements that have come forward from the CRPF DG, but it seems it's the morale amongst the cadre that has taken a big hit because of this intelligence failure.
Absolutely, Nida. In fact, let me just reconstruct for you what has essentially happened. These troops were on the trail of this group for over a month. And when they were asked on the final day, that's the 7th of January, to plan for an assault, they did not even have any specific intelligence. They were just told that the Naxals were there in a large forested area. When they started moving from village to village, gathering intelligence, of course the Naxals understood their trail and ensured a good ambush, took away the 10 soldiers who we are aware were martyred in that particular incident. Not only that, the soldiers are saying that apart from the intelligence, they did not have the required technological support. They also said that when the Naxals were there standing in our space for 72 hours engaging us, why is it that the state and the authorities could not mobilize more forces? These are the questions which are disturbing them. They're saying we would have died, but we would have killed those Naxals who had killed so many of our colleagues. So this is what the CRPF and the state police, the force Jawans, are actually thinking right now. And what we saw is only the basic manifestation where the Jawan actually got the guts to stand to the DG and ask him as to who will be held accountable for this leadership failure. And if such incidents are not taken note of course they could snowball into major controversies where the troops could perhaps resort to something much worse. But this is obviously a wake-up call, and that should be treated in that way by the government.
Jugal, it is a wake-up call. Just to take off from that point that you're making, it is a wake-up call, but the question is, are the authorities, the administration actually going to sit up and take notice of the kind of vibe really that they're getting from their own forces who are clearly very upset with what they've seen happen?
Well, Nida, the CRPF has been fighting the Naxals for a long time, and for the last 3 to 4 years that I've been seeing this particular force, it does seem that the lessons are very hard to learn as far as the CRPF is concerned. The same set of problems keep cropping up, be it intelligence failure, lack of technology, lack of mobilization of forces. So clearly this is a pent-up anger which is actually coming out in one way or the other. And we saw the Jawan questioning the DG, which is an absolutely rare possibility in itself, is a manifestation of that anger. We hope that the government and the CRPF does take notice. Otherwise it could snowball into something much worse and avoidable.
Jugal Purohit, many thanks for having joined us with those details right now.